Hello everyone, this is Keishacbowie coming to you with yet another episode of Closet Talk by Keishacbowie. Just a few little quick announcements. Closet Talk by Keishacbowie can be found on the following platforms under Closet Talk by Keishacbowie, of course. I am on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. So you can find me on those four platforms. Also, I am not a doctor, nurse, psychiatrist, counselor, any of those things, lawyer. I just speak about my personal past experience in the hopes of helping others like that not feel alone. Also, Closet Talk by Keishacbowie is not a dating website. So, this is a place where things have happened in people's lives that they normally don't feel comfortable talking about in front of other people, but here is a safe space. It's like a safe haven. So sorry I missed last week too. I'll explain it a little bit later further on down my video. This week I am so happy to be back, and also I'm not going to be sharing my page, like the video, to other platforms like I normally do. I'm just going to leave it on my page. And please, if it touches you or touches, you feel like it relates to someone that you know, please feel free to share this video. So another final announcement is I am a very transparent person. I feel like in order to be able to help other people out there, you have to be honest, you have to be open, and you have to let people in on what you have gone through. So I'm not going to be everyone's cup of tea, but for those who choose to stick around along this journey of mine, then I pray for you. I welcomely invite you and just thank you so much. Today we're going to be talking about get back up, don't give up now. Now, I thought that this was a fitting topic because with all the topics, it relates to things that are going on in my life. And I find through inboxes that other people are going through it as well. Now, I've said this before, like I've been doing videos since August, I want to say 2020. So I've said it in past videos, and just give me a moment for the new people that may be just joining or seeing my videos for the first time. In 2014, I became disabled. It was 4 spots in my lower back and my left knee, 2 separate incidents. I have had to journey through this thing called life. And this is for anybody. I've seen people that are like, they live their life like saints and stuff, behind closed doors, and things just happen. No matter how good you are, it's going to happen. There's in my case, becoming disabled, there are sicknesses that happen to people, death, all kinds of things that may change your life. Now, one of the things that it has taught me, because you're going to learn things, one of the things that I was taught, you have 2 options. You can either give up, or you can just, when you give up and you're still alive, life is going to keep on passing you by. So regardless whether you choose to remain in bed, cry, or whatever it is that you're doing to cope, life is still going to go on. Or you have the other choice. You get in there, get up, keep fighting, keep doing whatever it is that you have to do. Now, for me, I cried when I first became this way because of I had plans for my life. Like I became this way at 36 years old, and everything in my life changed. Like you're gonna see when certain things happen that are life changing, the people that you thought that were gonna be around, it may be too much. Now, one thing that I'm gonna tell you, and it's gonna hurt when people leave your life or switch up on you, but if you're a praying person, God does things so strategically, meaning if they leave or something happens, it's okay. Cry, get it out, but you have to get back up because there's purpose in everything. And it's funny, not laughing funny, but it's funny that I always asked God what was my purpose, and I was trying to figure out what it was, and I didn't find out exactly what my purpose was until I started Closet Talk. I thought that it was helping me to help people. In reality, it really turned out to be that. So yes, cry, get it out. But at the same time, you need to talk to God. I'm not going to take credit for nothing. Like, there are people that really know me, like, know that I went through the stages. That's why I posted those pictures yesterday of me walking with the silver walker with the tennis ball. Then I went through the walker with the chair and the wheels. And then I went through the cane. That was with my first back surgery for my L3 and L4 joints. Later on, I found out that, even though things happen to us, I still had kids. And I'm going to tell anybody that is willing to be receptive to listen to this. I'm one of those persons, and I'm living proof you cannot die from embarrassment, because if you could, I would have been dead a long time ago from embarrassment. And one of the things that I determined, I picked choice number two, to get back up and not to give up. So it was a struggle being around people, and people can be really cruel when you become disabled. And one of the things that I had to learn, I'm not doing things for people. I'm doing things because I still have to be a mother for my kids. So what I learned how to do was get past that embarrassment eventually. And I started showing up. And when I showed up for my kids, I made sure that everybody knew that Keisha was there. And like I say, things are going to happen in life that you cannot control, but at the same time, you cannot let those things control you. And one of the recent things that, I did go through, for anybody that's just joining, I just had another surgery, a spinal cord stimulator, that I'm going through physical therapy now. But that was another challenge to overcome too. But I feel I don't regret my decision, because I see an improvement in my life. And whatever happens out of this, I'm just fine with that. But you got to get to a point to whereas, also too, besides praying and stuff, I see a workman's comp psychiatrist and I see a social worker. So getting your mental health together is so important. You got to stop worrying about what people say about you, what they think and stuff like that. Because I'm going to say one thing. That was one rumor thrown out, that I was crazy. And I took that, quote unquote, Keisha's crazy, and I turned that into Closet Talk, because I've been told things like, you're crippled, nobody's gonna want you, you have 3 children, you're crazy, this and that. I mean, like I said, that's embarrassment right there. But I'm like, okay, since you're putting it out there that I'm crazy, I'm gonna take my situation, my lemons, and I'm gonna turn it into lemonade, helping other people out there. Now, I'm going to talk about the word DEATH, when somebody DIES, because they censor everything so much. So when a person is unalive, recently I had to go through an incident where, I'm going to tell you, the internet is undefeated, meaning it wasn't nothing nasty, but I was just scrolling and I saw through someone's story that my oldest son's biological dad passed away. And that's another thing with life that happens. And one of the things that I told myself, like, you're gonna have setbacks when things happen that shock you, that it leaves you stuck in that moment. But what I will tell you is, I brought it to God. And just like I'm talking to you, like, this has been my whole life. Like, you seeing me come from the ground on up until this point. How I'm talking to you is, don't think that you can't talk to God like this. Like, I'm holding a conversation with him in the car, last week, saying, God, this is not fair. Like, I don't regret what I told the person, because I told them that you need to be better than what this child has had all their life. You need to stop. Don't be inconsistent with him. If you're going to be there, be consistent. That's all I ask, and you need to do a better job. And when I was talking to God, I was like, God, I am mad, I am angry, I am furious because of when you do things like word is bond to children. When you tell a child, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna buy you some clothes, I'm gonna buy you some shoes, I'm gonna make sure that your glass is straight, this and that, and then you don't do it. I told God I was angry as I don't know what, but I said, but I know that every time somebody does something, they have to answer for what they do. You hear me? So that's why I say with this situation, fixing yourself, not giving up and stuff, it's like God is giving you another chance at life. It's up to you what you do with that chance. Either you're going to take something and do something with it, because we never know when our day is going to come, when God is going to call us home. And one thing with my show and with this platform, the reason why I tell so much about me, the good and the bad, is to help people to see you're only given one life. If you're lucky, things may happen to where it's God will give you another chance. But I don't want to live my whole purpose being on this earth, this situation that I'm going through, not helping other people know that it is going to get better. Don't live up in that now, keep going. Fix yourself up. Keep going. Talk to others. Get in that mind frame. Okay, God, what am I supposed to be learning out this situation? What lesson can I learn so that I can help others, so that I can reach back? I don't want to be to this point. I get to one level and it's like, oh yeah, I made it out the hood. He'll be all right or she'll be all right. No, that's the reason why I make these videos, to try and encourage people so that you can see it's going to get better. It may not be all right now. Like when I talk to y'all during my storms, that's why I'm shifting a lot now. I have a pain running from my back down one of my legs, but guess what? I was determined to do this. You and your heart, you have to. I don't care how much somebody pray for you, I don't care how much somebody talk you up. You and your heart has to determine that my situation right now is not going to define me. I will make it. I will get there, get myself out of this situation, and I will help others. You may, and another thing too is like, just don't be that person that's angry with the world because you made some bad decisions. If you look at all my past videos, if it's something about me, I own my stuff. It is what it is. I'm gonna own it. And once I own my stuff, okay, what can I do to make things better? How can I change things? You don't want to keep running around in this circle. Like, and then another thing too that I'm gonna tell you, when it's don't give up now. Don't let nobody get up in your ear telling you, oh girl, or oh son, I wouldn't have did that. That's on you. Okay, you, whatever it is that you did, whatever it is that happened, guess what? It happened. You gonna decide whether you're gonna listen to them or you gonna pray. Find you some positive friends, a positive circle, and to stop getting intimidated by people that's where you want to be. Get with those people, learn from them, and do better. Each day you need to be working on yourself. Even if it's one little small thing, guess what? That's progress. That's progress to where you need to be at next. Don't you dare give up on yourself. Your story may be the story that might save somebody else's life. And we're going to talk about that on another day. But y'all be blessed. I'm about to get out of here and I'm about to go lay down. And I thank God. I thank God and I give him all the glory. But I'll see y'all next time.